Mi familia. We are out here on a backpacking adventure. We're hiking from Lemon Gap to Max Patch in the Pisgah National Forest. Absolutely one of my favorite places in the whole world. Home sweet home. I'll make a video out of it. Take you on the solo adventure with me and God. I'm not alone out here. I'm with Yahweh. It is 11.2 miles round trip. So 5.6 out, 5.6 back. We're gonna be sleeping somewhere out here in the wilderness tonight. Take you with me on the adventure. We'll see how it goes. I got no clue what's ahead. We'll see. All right, so we're at about 2.7 miles, so right at halfway, at least to Max Patch. Not gonna lie, my legs are on fire. It's just like relentless elevation. Ooh, stepping on a root. I'm wearing these Vivo shoes. They're literally like nothing. You feel like you're barefoot. They're barefoot shoes. Shout out Vivo. Sponsor your boy. Yeah, it's just like relentless elevation, and it's kind of just like a principle of life. If you want to keep going up and up and up, you need to embrace the resistance, embrace the burn, the fire, burning away everything it takes to get there. I love taking lessons from nature. There's so many lessons every time I'm out working in nature on the farm, or I'm just out on a hike or on a trail run. There's always principles you can find that relate to real life, because principles, the beautiful thing about principles is they're transferable from any realm of life to another. That's why it's a principle. And yeah, could possibly be a better place to search for them than the most natural, wild environment possible, where you'll find the true principles of life, natural processes. Not to get deep on you. Legs are on fire. I probably had about 3 miles now. We're gonna keep trekking. There's been about 3 times now. I'm walking right on the edge of huge slant, huge hill, pretty much cliff. There's been like 3 times where my pack is probably about, if I had to guess, like 60, 70 pounds with everything I have in there. And there's been a few times where I've almost Humpty Dumpty'd my ass down huge hill into what sounds like either a little waterfall or just a fast rushing river right now. I don't know if you can hear that very well through the phone. What? There are not many sounds that top a river or a stream or a waterfall flowing through the mountain woods, bro. Found a snake, but I lost him. I don't know what kind of snake it was. I was gonna try and catch him. Muddy, muddy, muddy. Woo! These are the best shoes ever. The vegetation starting to thin up and change a little bit. Some different kind of trees, and I see a ton of sunlight and some opening, so we're getting close. Purdy out here. jerky break. I've now seen 3 snakes, and every single time I see one, I just see its tail right before it dips off into the whatever it is, whether it was a log last time or this brush. Somebody's getting caught today. Just wait for it.
It's on the right side too.
His nose isn't pierced.
Look for
His
a
ears
hole
are
on
pierced.
the
My
right
ears
side.
aren't
Smile.
pierced.
Now
Let me
beyond-
see if you got dimples. Smile.
I'm never gonna forget this.
Side.
Huh?
Here you go.
Telling you, you can make some money. Know the difference.
Wow.
So where are you from?
Monroe, North Carolina. So we've reached the peak of Max Patch. Absolutely insane up here. On the camera, there's not that much clarity. There's not that much vision of the mountains, but man, it's insane up here. Anyways, first thing I did when I got up here, I just wanted to lay down in the grass. So I took my shoes off, socks off, and just laid in the sun and recharged a little bit because I was pretty worn out from the hike. And then as I get up, these 2 women ride up on horses. They pull up on 2 horses and ride through this pasture right here. And I get a crazy good video of them as well as pictures of them. So I start walking down there to where they are, and I was gonna ask them because they got off the horses, they started eating their lunch and stuff. And I slowly walked up, didn't want to spook the horses or anything, but I was like, hey, I got some really good pictures and videos of you guys that I think you might want. Start talking to them. She's fully convinced I'm some rodeo king, and we have a whole long conversation. She's like trying to look me up on Instagram, fully convinced I'm this rodeo guy who I have no clue. And anyways, after a while, I'm like, I said to her, I was like, I was hoping one of you guys like did lessons because I would pay you to take me up here and ride a horse. And she was like, you want to ride one of them right now? Super like Southern lady. And she let me ride the horse around this pasture. The first thing I said when they pulled up, I was literally like, that is a dream. And then I ended up somehow riding around on a horse on Max Patch. Life is good. I don't think I'm gonna sleep up here. I'm gonna set up a hammock somewhere out in the wilderness, in the woods, and yeah, I'll sleep out there back the way that I came. Hopefully we don't get any rain. It's kind of looking iffy out there, but sleeping in a hammock tonight. I'm gonna hang out up here. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna spend some time with God. I'm gonna write. I brought an old childhood book that I felt really drawn to this morning called Hatchet. I'm gonna read some of that and yeah, just hang out, probably write a couple songs, even though I don't have my guitar. I'd do anything to have a guitar right now. But it was a really good hike today. And then we'll go set up camp somewhere, cook some sausages, eat some snacks, hydrate, and get a good night's sleep. And then with sore legs and a sore back, hike it back tomorrow. Well, there damn sure isn't any coconuts up here, so this isn't the most realistic thing, but shoot. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. The process of transformation. Renew your mind. How do we renew our mind? Let me start with this. I want to share why this brings me so much excitement, because it simplifies everything. Wild berries, blackberries, and raspberries, surrounded by mountains, pretty sunset. I don't know if I'd change a thing. I don't know if I would change one single thing.
Maybe that, but not the mandarin. There's one under my phone.
I don't know why it looks so bright out here on my phone, but I can barely see. It's actually pretty dark. I just met an awesome group of people up on the mountain at Max Patch for the sunset. Huge group, like 30 of them. They were all involved in a youth camp together, and just like super awesome, positive people. So I met a ton of people up there, and now I'm headed out into the woods to find a campsite, set up my hammock, and see if we can maybe start a fire. I don't need it for anything, but it'd be cool, just the camping vibes with a fire. And we're gonna get some sleep. We're gonna wake up at the sunset. We're gonna come up here and watch the sunrise, and then we're gonna hike about 6 miles back to the car with a few stops to swim in the river and frolic around in the woods the way I'm designed. And yeah, see you once I get my stuff set up. All right, so fire going, Jetboil cooking some sausages, Eno set up, clothes hanging to dry, chop some firewood with a hatchet. We are good to go, settled in. We got a good solid camp spot. Super short walk back up to the top of the mountain tomorrow morning to see the sunrise, which will be beautiful. Now we're just going to enjoy the simple things, the fire and some sausages. Hi, 6 a.m. I left some of my stuff at the camp. Stuff that, just like my hammock hanging, some clothes drying, nothing I'm too worried about. And headed back up to the summit. Whew, wild berries for breakfast. Perfect. Check for no bugs. Wild blackberries for breakfast. Sweet. That was a sour one. But yeah, my legs are on fire, but who cares? Honestly, it's just a part of the game. What more could I ask for me? This is living the dream. So we'll see if we can catch the sunrise. It's already light out here. Lighter than I would expect. Seems like the sun should be past the mountains, but damn, I'm out of breath. Apparently not. See you at the top. All right, so we didn't get much of a sunrise. but since the clouds are blocking, you can't see it through the phone very well, but it's still super pretty. All right, so this is the campsite from last night in the light. And I didn't even know how pretty it was because I set up in the dark and I never stopped here in the light. But let me show you. So we had a fire right here last night. That's where we cooked dinner. I have my stuff hanging right there. Obviously we slept right there. But we're just like in this lush green forest. The sun is rising. I'm gonna take off in about probably 15-20 minutes. Today we're gonna hike when it's cool outside through the morning, so like 7 a.m. to probably noonish, as opposed to noon, the hottest part of the day, to like 4 or 5-ish, which is what we did yesterday. So should be a bit easier, a lot less elevation. This time we're going back down. A lot of the time there's still some elevation, but most of it will be a decline, which will be nice because my legs are sore and my back is sore, but it's part of the game. Well, we found a tick, one at least, probably have more. I'm checking myself for ticks right now. Just kidding, I would never leave without you, mate. Let's go do this thing. We got 6 miles to hike through the treacherous jungle. I don't know if we're gonna make it out of here alive. I shouldn't joke like this because we really don't got that much water. And we ain't had a sip of coffee yet. So, and one of those is a little bit more important. If you know what I'm saying. I ain't addicted to coffee or nothing, just I might not survive without it. So, we're gonna go find a stream, a river of sorts, a creek, whatever we can find. And we're gonna make coffee with that water so we don't waste. I'm not even on the damn trail. I know the song Welcome to the Jungle. Here's my worship song version of it. Hold up. This is exactly where I fell yesterday. Right there. See my slip print. Anyways, welcome to the jungle. He's got what you need. He can give you anything you want. Just make him your king. Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle, won't you? Praise, praise, praise. That's gonna be a freaking, I'm gonna make a cover to that. And first I need to get an electric guitar. That's first step. When I get an electric guitar, we're gonna freaking remix Welcome to the Jungle and holify it. Oh, is this a stream? I do not remember coming this way at all. I must have taken some sort of wrong turn. Ain't no damn way I came this freaking way. Maybe I did. Found a little stream, but it ain't enough to dunk my head in, so we're gonna keep going. I don't remember this at all. I would do anything to just be walking through this that I'm walking through right now and just come face to face about, we'll go like 40 yards, maybe 30 yards away, face to face with a black bear. I'm fully convinced I could get him to just chill and eat beef jerky with me and not kill me. Fully convinced. So maybe, honestly, just face to face with a black bear, like screw the 30 yards, walk up to each other thing. Like let him just pop out of the woods, I'll pull some beef jerky out and we'll just call it a day, and he'll join me on my hike and we'll chop it up in bear language. And yeah, everything would be cool. No lie though, like, I'm so real when I say this. I'm fully convinced the black bear would not hurt me. I know for a fact, because I've had so many experiences with animals where I can just connect to them in a really unique way. Animals pick up on energy. They pick up on the vibration that you're in. I know this sounds deep, but this is truth. And yeah, if you don't show that you're scared and you show the animal love. I have a little bunny rabbit in my backyard. A little bunny rabbit. Anyone who lives in North Carolina, you know, if you see a wild bunny, you ain't touching that thing. Good luck. Good luck getting within usually 10 feet of it. But I have formed a relationship with this little bunny who now lives under my deck. His name's Timmy. And he let me pet him on the head because I talked to him and I told him, listen, bro, I don't want to hurt you. I literally love you. You're the cutest thing I've ever seen. And now I go out there and hang out with him. He doesn't run away. And he let me pet him on the head. And yeah, animals pick up on energy. So I'm fully convinced if I came face to face with a black bear right now, I'd be fine. We'd be boys. We'd be kicking it, eating beef jerky. Hopefully he'd follow me to this stream. We can drink some coffee. And yeah. More wild berries. On the trail this time. So good. This is heaven. I mean, that's just freaking incredible. Just walking through the woods, frolicking around like a wild man. Stumble across some wild blackberries. Take a little 30-second break. We found a stream. Now we can make coffee. Take a little 30-second break. You just pick the blackberries in abundance. Never run out. It's not freaking $10 for a little plastic carton of like 20 of them. You just get unlimited in abundance for free. And they never stop growing. If only I had this world my way. Check it out. So there's not much access to this stream. Wait a minute, I'm a goofball, son. This is the perfect stream. There's the little stairs down here. I forgot where I was. Perfecto. We're gonna take a little break here. We're gonna make some coffee. Woohoo! Wash my face. Now all authority forever belongs to him. Oh my goodness gracious. Here's how to wash your face the proper way. So first thing, grab some sand from the bottom of the stream. Sand is what you're gonna use to exfoliate your skin. So rub it all over your hand. And then just gently rub some circles all around. You can even get a little bit of dirt. Mix some dirt in. Once you get a good bit of sand and dirt kind of washed into your face, you're gonna take a good piece of moss from the side of the stream, get it wet, squeeze her out, and then kind of use it as a sponge of sorts. And then after, you just simply wash your hands and take a clean shirt, pat dry your face. I don't know if I've ever felt so clean. That's how you wash your face the right way. Bro, look at the size of this stump. I mean, just compared to like any other tree. How massive was this tree? Bro, this thing must have been like, look at the size of that. Oh, sorry. Alrighty, I'll be finishing this hike in my underwear because I haven't seen a single person in like 3 hours. Actually, I ran into one old mountain man who lives out here walking his dog, but he doesn't count. So, they're like shorts. You know, pretty much shorts. And if I had it my way, this is how I'd be hiking. So we're gonna hike this way. So there's something I found really, really interesting on this hike, especially hiking with a destination ahead. Like, you know where you're going. You have a clear destination, right? There's something I found really interesting that I think transfers super well over into regular life, especially for those who have clear goals, big goals, a clear destination in mind, a clear vision of what the future holds, where you want to be, who you want to become. And this is what I realized on this hike. At any given moment, my mind can be in two places, one of two places. I can either be focused on just simply getting there, like walking mindlessly, not observing, just continuing to hike and trek forward and just focus on getting there. Or my mind can be in a mindful state of enjoying the journey of getting there, observing my surroundings, being mindful, actually experiencing the journey of where I'm going. And I think this transfers into real life really well. Like, either way, I still got to the destination that I was headed. You know, either way, I still got there. After a long enough time going back and forth between those two mindsets, either way, I still got to the destination. And if you're working hard in real life and you're really committing yourself to going to get whatever that clear vision is, you can trust you're going to get there. You can trust yourself. If you don't trust yourself to get there, you won't actually get there. And instead of just being focused on getting there, focus on just enjoying the journey. That's what this hike has taught me, is like, the journey is everything. No matter what, I'm still going to get to the destination. I might as well enjoy the journey. I might as well be observant. I might as well be mindful and experience the journey. What do we have besides experience? You know, like, what is life without actually experiencing? What is life on autopilot? Are you living, or are you simply just existing? You know, when I'm just focused on getting there, I'm not actually experiencing the journey. I'm not living. I'm just existing on autopilot. Get into manual mode and turn off autopilot. Start observing more. Focus on the journey, the beauty of it, the beauty of the discomfort, the beauty of the hard work, the beauty of, in this case, your legs burning to get there, the beauty of being out of breath, the beauty of living wholeheartedly, attacking a vision. Focus on that. Don't just get caught up in the grind. And I'm speaking to myself when I say all of this. Don't get caught up in the grind. Do the work. Work hard. But also enjoy that process. Enjoy the journey. Don't just keep your mind on the destination. Of course, time to time, focus on the destination. Focus on the vision. Focus on where you're going. Think about it. Get excited to be there. Get really clear on where you're going. That will build excitement. That will build passion and fire to actually get there. But when you're doing the work, when you're on your way, enjoy the crap out of the journey, because either way, you're going to get there. We made it. All right, so we just hopped back in the truck, taking off now. I don't know what we got going on from here. I don't have any service right now, so I can't look up any locations. But I'm gonna go find some service, and probably should put a seatbelt on and drive with my knee and record at the same time. Great idea. And maybe drive off a cliff in the process, because that's what I almost just did. All right, so we're in the River Arts District of Asheville. This place is super cool. Literally, like, everywhere you look is just covered in art. We're at Summit Coffee and we're gonna go in here, get some work done, planning for the week, knock off some tasks that I do every Sunday, and then get driving. I was about to fall asleep at the wheel, to be honest, so I needed to stop somewhere, grab a coffee, and just kind of chill and regain my bearings, and then take back off. Got the whole top floor to myself. Buenos dias. It is Monday morning now. We did not end up staying another night in the mountains. After the coffee shop, we drove home. I just had a bunch of stuff I needed to get ready for today and for the week ahead, work-wise. So we came home. We're eating breakfast right now. I don't care how that looks to you. You should try this. This is a signature breakfast of mine. So, all right, scrambled eggs, cook them well. Scrambled eggs, grass-fed ground beef, raw cheese, avocado, seasoning. You do oregano, cayenne pepper, chili powder, sea salt, black pepper. Top it with olive oil, and then add salsa. And black beans is another option. If there was black beans in this, it'd be even better. I do that sometimes, but there's not black beans in this specific bowl. Try that, freaking fuego. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed coming on this adventure with me. I hope this is the first of many of this will be the first of many of these types of videos, because I freaking had such a blast like documenting that adventure and and filming it. So I'm making more videos like this. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you took something away from it, some of the clips from this video. And yeah, I love you. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, por favor. I freaking love you. Peace.